it's really important to be attached and invested in the story that you're telling.
I wanted to tell a story that meant something to me, but I also wanted to tell a story that I was very comfortable telling others about.
Things that had an action or some kind of conflict that I could resolve.
I tried to pick something that I would be comfortable saying to a group of people while still having some sort of meaning in my life.
I wanted something that involved both humor and a bit of a heavier message.
I just decided to, kind of go with something funny and not sad, because I realized that knowing my personality, I could not pull off a sad story.
The most difficult part of planning my story was just not making it a list of events that happened, but actually making it a story, so not just a bunch of details, this and this happened, more of a cohesive story. That was kind of difficult to make that leap.
I actually had a really hard time preparing because I'm not one to practice a lot, but I did try to make the conscious effort to tell my story to multiple people and to get their feedback so I could discern what I needed to work on before I actually performed.
Deep breath helps to keep you calm.
I thought they would find me really boring, and I think that was something I really had to overcome, because I was they're not gonna think this is funny or this is gonna be super corny. But I think afterwards, once I actually started telling it, I was oh, they're laughing, this is good. And that made me just more confident.
This is your story, so you shouldn't be nervous about telling that because it actually happened, that's the truth.
A few ways I used to kind of eliminate the nervousness was just thinking of the fact that people actually wanted to hear my story is basically it.
The audience is a big part of the storytelling process, and so when they clap at the end or when they laugh on cues, when they respond and engage with the story, that helps the storyteller a great deal.
It helped me be more confident. Before I would shake and I wouldn't really have that much confidence, but afterwards everyone was oh, you did a really good job. So I was hey, maybe I should keep doing this.
I think it's really important to have a personal connection with people, and personally I don't really enjoy social media too much. I don't think it's one-on-one enough, and even in a big group you still get the personal feel of somebody giving their experiences.
It made me more confident on what I do and what I share in life.
Practice. Practice your piece alone, with a recorder, with other people in different spaces.
Practice in front of your mirror, practice with your mom, your dog, anything, just practice.
Try to tell your story fluidly, don't try to rehearse it or anything, because it should be a story and not something that you've read off a script or something.
Just remember it's your story, you're in control of it.
Have fun with it, go crazy.
If you have fun, it all comes to you sort of, and you'll remember as if you were just back at the time that it happened.
Don't be afraid to talk about something personal, because in the end, after you share it, it feels good, especially for me, because it was such an important topic that I wanted other people to understand and be able to think about for themselves.
Anyone can tell a story that's about just something that happened in their life, but the point is, how it changed you or how it changed other people's lives.